officially underway. The home team gets the ball first.
It is electric in here right now.
Oh, you can feel the energy. I know both teams saying, okay, we're gonna treat it like any other game, but it's not. Watkins, they go straight to her first. And Rice gets the rebound. No one stops her. Blocked by Watkins. And USC lethal in transition. Not quite the numbers, though. Von Olafin. It's good.
Pace is going to be very interesting to monitor in this one. USC, certainly the team that is going to get up and play at a little bit of a faster tempo. Open three to start.
Backdoor cut by Kiki Rice. So much about Lauren Betts. But Corey Close wants to get everyone else involved early.
Yeah, she said, we asked her about, Lauren's scoring numbers being down a little bit as of late. She said, I'm kind of okay with that. I'd like to get the confidence up of some other players, and then we get Lauren involved as well.
Betts there with the scrappy rebound. Dugalich pump fakes it. All right, here they go to Betts. Poise in the post across the entire lane. Hit there by Rhea Marshall.
And this is something you monitor in every UCLA game. How is a team going to come out defending Lauren Betts? To start off, they're opting for the single coverage. Rhea Marshall, they may have thought a little bit of an elbow drop there from Betts.
When you talked about Betts' numbers, she averages around 20 and 10, but has single digits in the last 2 of 3 games that she's played.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I mean, there was a game recently where she had 11 assists. She is really establishing herself as a playmaker, a distributor, but I'm sure Corey Close would like to see her get like a 20-point double-double like she's averaging on the season tonight.
Tenacious defense early from the Bruins. Watkins off the screen, surveys. She's got the whole right side to work. Marshall. Couple shots off early from the Trojans.
Yeah, early on you can see that UCLA has different people to throw at JuJu Watkins.
Going back to Betts, you see the single coverage here. Well, I mean, when you're guarding superstars, whether it's Watkins or Betts, you gotta mix it up, give them different looks. Marshall will put it up again, has plenty of time, maybe too much time on that one. You can tell both teams still feeling it out. Even the greats have nerves. Jaquez, the verse.
Gabriela Jaquez, so athletic, so long. You have to be ready to give her a little bit of extra space to keep her in front and meet her with help on the drive.
Remember, UCLA comes into this one undefeated, 23-0. USC only a couple losses. Smith steps through, extra steps.
And this UCLA defense, they are just so fundamental as we take a look back on the offensive end, where they are also amongst the tops in the country. And the attention to detail just has to be sharper in a game of this magnitude. You have to be ready to defend in transition, especially knowing personnel that Jaquez is a player that really likes to put the ball on the floor.
A quick substitution early from Lindsay Gottlieb. You see Clarice Akunwafo guarding Betts. Jaquez off on that one. Rebound goes to the Trojans. JuJu, she'll pull up from just about anywhere. Behind the three-point line, you can count it.
Time constraints. We now move ahead in the action.
In blocks, allowing under 60 points per game. I mean, both of these teams are elite defensively.
Again, JuJu Watkins. Keep counting them up. 14 points for number 12.
4 of 5 from 3. You simply can't allow her to get clean looks off at this point because she's automatic right now.
But you got to recognize when someone's hot. Maybe pivot defensively. This is USC's largest lead of the game at 12. Barker pulls up, but a 3-second call at the same time. And that's something, I mean, I've covered UCLA multiple times. That's something that opposing teams try to look out for is 3 seconds from bets. Meantime, JuJu from the outside again.
And a lot of times the most dangerous player on the floor is the one inbounding. UCLA fell asleep. She inbounded and then came off of that screen perfectly.
Battling for it.
Yeah, well, this is a team that is 23-0. They've won 22 of the games by double digits. And right now they're just really uncomfortable. They haven't been able to get the ball into Bet. She's only taken 2 shots in this game.
Looks like she's gonna go for a third
in this game to try to get some clean post entry passes.
It's the second trip to the free throw line so far this evening for Lauren Betts. She's got more points at the free throw line than she does from the field.
Ooh, they missed her there. She was wide open. You got to get it to her when you can.
Rice getting everyone organized. They go back to Bet. She's smothered. Jones has to recognize the time. Shot clock violation. Turnover, UCLA.
12 or 13 minutes of this game. UCLA very uncomfortable on the offensive end.
They go back to Watkins. She's getting everything in the bag. 16 points for JuJu. We'll just keep counting them, Kim.
JuJu Watkins is on one tonight. We've seen her dial up a couple from 3, and then the elevation on that pull-up was ridiculous.
Well, I thought she was looking at the 3, and then she said, I can get a little closer. Got into the mid-range. Kiki Rice attacks the rim. Who is the last person in the gym? And I'm not talking about 5-10 minutes, but 20.
With her process kind of through the ups and downs. And like we said, a down game from her is like 20 points. Like 99% of players in the country would die for a game like that. But tonight she is back to that efficient level of offense that we've seen up through most of the point of this season.
They're gonna go back to her here. USC needs to move the basketball. Watkins, just too much space.
I mean, are you serious right now? UCLA had shifted to a little bit of a zone look, and JuJu just finds an opening in the corner. She is 5 of 6 from deep, Zora.
Putting on a clinic. Barker, quick decision to the rim and one opportunity.
Trying to get a little bit of momentum going offensively, but it's not going to matter if they don't locate JuJu Watkins on the other end.
Well, Barker converts on the 3-point play. Still a double-digit lead for USC. UCLA remains in the zone. Heckel now gets a wide-open shot. And Akunwafo tried to grab the rebound, really applying it to Kiki Rice as Kevin Hart watches on. Rice, in and out.
It's almost like USC has 6 players on the floor. Like there is no opening for UCLA.
Watkins all the way. 21 points.
She has matched the total of UCLA herself. She's on another level right now.
And that'll be Akunwafo's 3rd personal, but usually averages 25. It's dipped a little bit. You know that they're due.
We knew it, and we know that she is at her best in the big time moments. She was certainly prepared for this one.
Betts now has 7. Halfway through the second here. Area Fenn, little hook shot too short.
USC is really able to cram things on the interior. And I would like to see them pull her out a little bit, maybe get her on the move in some screen and roll action, because just posting up is tough in this matchup.
They go quickly to Bet. She's poised in the post, right on time.
Yeah, and that time she takes it right at Uriah Fenn.
So JuJu now at 22 points. The 51-point game that JuJu had last season against Stanford, she had 25 at the half. So just some perspective on what happens when she puts up big numbers in a first half.
Yeah, and you saw those numbers, just how often she gets to the free throw line. She's top 5 in the country in free throws on the season. She gets about 6 or 7 points per game just from the line alone.
She was upset with herself after those 2 misses. You can see the double on Betts, just trying to refuse her the basketball. They get it in. Lauren going back at it, and that's the second time that someone has cut on the backside. That time it was Dudley.
Yeah, you want to attack out of those double and triple teams. So far they haven't been able to space the floor when they're on the same side as Betts, but a couple times now she's found the backdoor cut.
Remember, USC is up by double digits. Now an 8-point game. UCLA crawling back into it. Arnasalo behind the back. Great box out by Uriah Fenn.
And that's what I think UCLA could have been a little bit more patient, because they did get Betts on the move, and she had a seal on the post up, but they never got around to her.
Uriah Fenn will pull up. Just hauled down by Barker.
Barker playing with 2 fouls right now, but I think Coach Close needs the size, needs the rebounding and athleticism that she's going to bring to the floor.
And UCLA, of course, known for its rebounding. #1 in all categories when it comes to rebounding in the Big Ten. All right, now Barker's asking for it. Goes to the face-up game, drives baseline. And UCLA at the top spot. These teams will play once again in early March. Smith on the curl. Looked good, but no go. And UCLA, they like to get into their offense. Not rush anything. Jones with the pull-up.
We talk about what else can UCLA, how can they get things going, get the guards involved. They've been quiet so far.
Stops on a dime. Uriah Fenn, oh, blocked by Betts. That's what she does. Will UCLA convert? You see, they're so patient offensively. Jones, another pull-up, 2 back-to-back. Momentum for the road team. You see Lauren Betts. 13-3 UCLA run, 4-point game. Watkins has Jones on her.
Size mismatch here. Let's see what JuJu does.
Has the whole right side to work, finds some space. Tried to get it over Betts there.
Yeah, there's the impact of Betts coming over on the help.
Rice through traffic, strong move.
Bruins right back in this thing. It's a 1-possession game, defense to offense. I think they're gonna have to play with a little bit more pace because of how good the half-court defense has been for USC. Little look at Heckel as well, 2-point game.
Well, yeah, we saw the competitive spirit. Tie game, thanks to Kiki Rice.
UCLA guards had been quiet, and now they are stepping up their play when a lot of this defense has centered around Lauren Betts. They are getting to their spots now.
Less than a minute to go here in the second. You see the clear out again for Watkins. She just elevates and cashes in. Come on.
And that's a tough matchup for UCLA. London Jones just 5'4". Oh, Heckel forces the turnover.
Right back to the Trojans. Kaylee Heckel and the tenacity defensively, but let's go back to that JuJu three.
And JuJu Watkins has about 8 inches over London Jones, and she says, I'm just gonna shoot over the top. JuJu Watkins now 6 of 7 from deep. She has 25 points in the first half.
Tried to get it into Erie Fan, a lot going on. Howell. Zip pass, just too strong. Just about 30 seconds left here in the first half. UCLA can tie once again.
Lauren Betts looks a little confused. What are we running? Looking at coach, no one seems to know just yet.
All right, now they get it started. Rice has been on a roll. Couple jumpers by Jones, too. Shot clock winding down. Does Betts recognize? Shot clock violation. That's the second of the game for UCLA. Katie mentioned the 6 threes, 25 points total. 9 threes is her career high. Third quarter underway. Quick one down to Betts.
They didn't allow 3 or 4 defenders to be just kind of
possession of the second half, but that is the third personal on Rhea Marshall, one of the main defenders on Betts tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think the better one-on-one matchup has been Clarice Akun-Wafo, who coach is going to ride with Marshall right now with the 3, but they have depth to throw at her.
Erie Fan from the elbow, tried to find some space. Still plenty of time for USC to work.
And interesting, they're going with this smaller matchup again on JuJu. She shot over the top of that one. They have the smaller defender in Jones, but a harder hedge, which is going to be necessary off the ball screen after hitting 6 threes in the first half.
Ronald Offen got a piece of that one. Here comes JuJu surveying. She had all 14 USC points in that second quarter. Finds some space, just off. Kiki Rice's ability to get to the rim, she showed it in the first half. Betts, one-on-one, rattles that in.
And it's interesting to see how USC is coming out on Betts, because I thought the best looks were when they were crowding her, but opening 2 possessions, they've gone one-on-one and she's gotten to the free throw line or a field goal.
This is the first lead for UCLA since it was 8-6 in the first quarter. Batted away by Rice. It'll stay right here with the Trojans.
It's into her own hands. That's where she's going to eat every single time. I think USC was better served sending her a crowd on the catch.
Shot clock violation. We've had
more help defense. It's forced her into the turnover there.
We've seen UCLA go to Betts early. And there it is, high-low, deep catch, and
work for everything. And that's now 3 possessions to open this half.
For Lauren Betts, and the 2 main defenders on her both have 3 fouls. Akun-Wafo and Rhea Marshall. Kennedy Smith. Don't know if that was tipped away by Rice, but it was well short. Rice getting the Bruins organized. Hey, not broke, don't fix it. They tried to go back into Betts.
Applying pressure and that help side defense.
You can already tell the adjustments by Coach Close. Trying to get the ball inside. UCLA saves the possession. Jones, 70% of her field goals are from the outside. That was a timely one. Well, we always say basketball is a game of runs, and that has held true so far in this one. But it's always about the response. How will the Trojans respond? Some different coverages on JuJu. Here they go to Heckel, stop and pop. Back to the Bruins. UCLA has gone quickly into Betts. See how they attack this possession. Getting into a set. Watkins can't handle the zip pass. Usually is for the Bruins. Rice, Watkins, and Betts, of course, all average over 10 points per game. USC trying to figure out what it wants to run. It always works, just get it to 12. (45-38). 7-point advantage. Oh, the in and out creates some space. Blocked by Fenn. Trojans on the run. You see the run by Fenn.
Wow.
Kiki Fenn is one of many players in this game that are from the LA area. You look at USC and it's Watkins, it's Smith, it's Marshall. On UCLA, it's Jones and Watkins. All these players have played against each other, whether it was in high school or AAU. Probably usually root for one another, except not tonight.
Yeah, all bets are off tonight.
All right, now Dugalich in the post, fades away. That was a tough shot. Katie, you have more on all the connections.
Yeah, Zora, as you mentioned earlier, with just these players being familiar with each other, JuJu said exactly that. She said, we're all going to the same camps and playing the same league in high school.
No, that's great stuff, Katie. I also love when JuJu said she was a California basketball enthusiast. Putting on for the city, putting on for the Trojans tonight.
And that's what a California basketball enthusiast looks like. Saw it right there.
Well, the ability of Watkins, too, to read the defense.
Yeah, and that's what she's going to have to do in this second half because of how good she was in the first half. It's going to lead to some changes from UCLA, which we've already seen.
Barker to Betts. That's space from her down there.
That's the difference. I mean, they're moving her around now. They're actually forcing the defense to have to shift and make decisions. And she was setting screens, and they fell asleep on her in the first half. She was just sitting on the block trying to post up. Now she's moving, and she's mobile. She's able to do that.
Well, that's one of the things that makes her so hard to guard is her mobility. Meantime, Fenn tried to put it in.
And that's the downside of having Akunwafo in the game to defend Betts. She's really a non-factor offensively, so they're really just double-teaming Fenn on the interior and leaving her alone at the free throw line.
All right, Barker going to the one-on-one. Oh, the fade! Tough.
She did you see that? She actually she fell and blew a kiss to the USC courtside fans. I want to shout out the DJ. I got to get his name.
You love the DJ.
But they just had the salsa cam. Have you ever gotten a salsa cam in Big Ten basketball before this season? Like, are we seeing that at Indiana, Iowa? I don't think so.
Oh, we got a name.
DJ Mowski.
There we go.
Our stat man just knows it all.
Appreciate it, Jonathan.
And that's not a knock on Indiana and Iowa. I'm just saying it's a different flavor out here now in the Big Ten.
Meantime, at a 6-point basketball game. Battle of LA, 1-2 in the Big Ten, 6-1 in the country. Watkins almost lost it, recovers. You know, she keeps her poise. Oh! There's a lot of pressure there from the UCLA defense.
Yeah, it's London Jones on the front line where I'd like to see if JuJu adjusts a little bit just because London Jones is 5'4". I think that's a perfect matchup for her to pull up a little bit rather than drive it into Betts. But credit to the Bruins who have really picked up the one-on-one pressure on JuJu in the second half.
And let's remind everyone what's on the line. The Bruins come into this one undefeated on the season. We want to talk about rivalry and an opportunity for USC. Betts has been big in the third quarter. And the dig from the Trojans. That was JuJu Watkins on the backside.
Yeah, and that's scouting and personnel. Lauren Betts likes to turn back to the side she started on. A lot of the time, you're going to see her go over her left shoulder, and then she likes to turn back to the right. JuJu Watkins knows that, able to swipe it away.
Well, and the timing, too, got her on the blind side, just like you detailed there, Kim. Gardner knew she was going to get fouled, so made the attempt.
Foul call there.
It's on Avery Howell.
I didn't. didn't see much there.
Gardner, one of the 7 newcomers for UCLA, the transfer from Oregon State. Her specialty is shots from the outside. UCLA lead remains at 7. It's their largest of the game. Jones remains on Watkins. And that matchup has been giving Watkins a tough time.
And this is where JuJu Watkins really needs some help in the game. She's seeing increased coverage, and nobody on USC has more than 5 points outside of JuJu Watkins. This is a talented team, and it's time for those players to step up a little bit and take some of the pressure off of JuJu Watkins.
So we got a clock issue. Says 3:21, it's more of the shot clock. But let's go back to the scoring for USC, right? I mean, you've got this powerhouse in JuJu Watkins that averages 24 points per game. But Kiki Iriafen is right up there with 18 in terms of averages, and she only has 4 so far.
Yeah, she's 1 of 8 from the field. I think they got to try to get her an easier look, maybe right here to, oh my, that was not called a push-up. Wow, from here it certainly looks like it, but either way they get the stop.
Rice on the run. Gets the handoff right back from Betts. Quick passes. All across the lane. Definitely tipped there by Akunwafo. I mean, her defense has been superb. Watkins on the pull-up.
Was the buzzer beater from Von Oelhoffen to end the first quarter. It's been the JuJu show. She needs some help.
Jones off the screen. Had nowhere to go. Turnover UCLA. The 14th of the evening. I mean, this is a team that averages just around 15. We're still just in the 3rd quarter. USC so good at forcing turnovers.
But where I think UCLA is a little bit lucky is not too many of those turnovers, especially as of late, have led to live ball runouts where USC can get really dangerous, and that's what I think USC needs to try to get into a little bit.
Howell looking for an opening. And those are shots that USC is more than capable of knocking down.
Yeah, I like the draw up there. Lindsey Gottlieb trying to find some looks and positivity from players outside of JuJu. Howell has been their best 3-point shooter in Big Ten play.
They like to give JuJu the handoff off the inbound. Give her some space to work. Elevates. And a chance for 2 at the free throw line today. Gutted it out.
3 to 8 or 10. A lot of depth in the conference as teams start.
You see the pressure is already ready to go from the USC defense. How just gets
that should have been an
slammed to the
offensive
floor.
foul. Gardner just pushed through a screen.
No call. Rice plays on. Through the boos, scores anyway.
That's a tough break for USC. I mean, just in real time, it looked like Gardner just blew up that screen.
Now that'll hurt tomorrow, if not now. Samuels trying to get free, dumped down to Howell. Hard matchup. Betts fouls her though. Avery Howell, the freshman, my goodness. Has an appointment with the deck these last 2 possessions.
Yeah, I mean, from Idaho, taking these hits like a champ, but sitting on 0 points. She's been a consistent scorer for them. And, I mean, a couple questionable ones as of late. Maybe a little bit of, I shouldn't say a makeup call as the daughter of the ref, but kind of looked that way. It looked like a lot of ball there from Betts.
Mentioned Howell was a freshman from Idaho, alternate on the Canadian national team this past summer.
One of a couple McDonald's All-Americans for this Trojan team. It's a young team. We were talking about that today. This is a veteran UCLA group.
Well, a group that's been in moments like this before. Betts tries to turn. She gets through the defense. USC slows it down. Hal looking for some help. All right.
Coach Gottlieb calling for some movement from the group.
Samuels putting the play call in, unorganized. The shot clock's winding down. Smith gets it up in time. Probably not the possession Coach Gottlieb wanted to see.
Yeah, I mean, you're closing in on the lead. The quarter's coming to a close. You want to feel good about your last possession offensively, and it just didn't really look like there was any connectivity there.
The battle of LA continues. Betts, multiple defenders. She draws a crowd. They get it back to her. Dudley, Betts on the rebound. No. Shot clock though. Anyway, 5 seconds to go. You got to think it's JuJu time. Winding down, elevates.
No one on USC has hit a field goal outside of JuJu Watkins since the end of the first quarter. I mean, that is mind-blowing.
JuJu has played all but 43 seconds in this game so far. All right, fourth quarter, here we go. The rivalry game. Rice spots up. Watkins hauls it down. Transition, it's her game. Dumped down to the freshman. 2 points.
There's the field goal that breaks things open from that field goal scoring drought for players other than JuJu Watkins. And how did they get it done? Disruptive defense to out in transition. Trojans need more of that if they're going to get this win.
Dugalich trying to back down Iriafen. Little handoff to Hopkins. Met at the rim by Watkins. Doing it on both ends of the floor.
USC, a team that can thrive in transition. We haven't seen much of it tonight, but that time JuJu Watkins gets out in front of the pack up to Kennedy Smith. And then we talk about her offense. JuJu Watkins, an underrated defender. Perfect positioning on that block from behind.
Okay, so as Betts and Marshall are battling down low, there's a foul call. If it's on Marshall, it'll be her fourth.
Man, she's had a tough go. She's just been whistled with a foul pretty much any time she steps on the floor. Hasn't scored a point in this game, has only 2 rebounds. Just, it's been tough for her.
Dugalich, she can spread the floor. 9 rebounds for Watkins. Watch out for her. Double-double tonight, too.
They got to get Iriafen involved, Zora.
Yeah,
they're looking
too
for
quiet. Face-up game, usually a good one for her.
She's 1 for 10 from the floor in this game. She's camping out in the post.
You can hear the crowd. I was staying silent for a reason. Jones trying to go up against Watkins. That's to no avail. Big mismatch there. Okay. UCLA has had a couple shot clock violations. Rice gets it off on time.
Are you serious?
Blocks by Watkins.
It's like 3 blocks in the last minute of play, too. 2 on that possession. JuJu Watkins with the SWAT team in this game. No chance there from London Jones, and then literally the same possession, or we're looking at another look here, but she does end up getting a second block on the same possession. Insane.
1 second left on the shot clock. They don't even get an attempt. Great defense by USC. who now has an opportunity to tie the basketball game on this possession.
And I think this is where they need to be really disciplined offensively. Their defense is doing what they wanted to do, but can they capitalize on this end?
No one guards Von Olafen. Good look. Now Rice wants to get into something intentional. See Betts just directing traffic. She's patient. The double comes. They pass out of it. Barker had a couple fades. Not that time.
And that's what you want defensively from USC. You get the ball out of Betts' hands.
Just in and out. And it's just so fascinating when you have two high caliber teams, but they go at it in much different ways. UCLA likes to get into a set. Here's Betts, one-on-one as of now. Barker just flew in.
And that's her impact. Have to know where she is and locate and find a body. Lock up the glass.
Rice off the screen, kind of zigzagging. Foul on the floor.
Lauren Betts is so good at setting the screen up top and then rolling and sealing. That's what they did there. They let Kiki Rice navigate, and then they kick it over to the corner. So you look here, Lauren Betts at the three-point line. She's so good at using this position. Got cut off there, but she then goes into that seal like she's doing right now.
Oh, look at her using her body, and that's an offensive foul. Wraparound, says the referee. Her second.
Let's see here. She's very good at this seal. I didn't see.
She didn't use her arms.
I've seen her do it before and watch. Oh. The angles might tell the story there.
Angles change everything.
Angles don't lie.
As Instagram shows us every day.
We would give a Drake quote there, but it's Kendrick's time now. We're in 11.
It's Watkins' time. Big move down low. 1-point game. 32 points for the sophomore. They're playing through Betts once again. Oh, as we thought. Taken away by Watkins. How does she handle the situation? The Euro! Too good! Dang!
Points. She's made 6 threes, 9 rebounds, 6 blocks. She has been a force on the defensive end as well.
After UCLA led for so much of the second half, the home team has got the advantage right back. Barker going at it. She's been aggressive. And Barker now in double digits for the first time since January 20th versus Baylor.
Yeah, her last 5 games, she was averaging 3.5 points per game.
And Howe gets the rebound off the miss. Von Olafen, transfer from Oregon State, setting up the offense for the Trojans. Oh, the hop. Barker got a piece of it. Smith gets it right back. Erie Fenn can't put it in. Battle of LA turns into the battle for the basketball. Howell comes up with it. Arnisalo contested. Leave it to Watkins, though.
What's the LA alternative to Rucker Park? I feel like that's where we are right now.
3-ball? My goodness.
What a wild 30 seconds. That might set a record for number of offensive rebounds on a possession this season.
Yeah, is that something somebody can look up? That's a hard stat to find. Kiki gets the first. Hey, maybe that's a catalyst for her just seeing the basketball go through the hoop. 2 for 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty remarkable that USC has a lead right now with Erie Fenn just 1 of 11 from the floor. But as we just saw in that clip, she is sticking with it. She's going to try to lead her team down the stretch here along with JuJu.
Our wonderful statistician, just like that, 4 offensive rebounds on that one possession.
It seemed like 9, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, 2-point game. We're past the halfway mark of the fourth. Yeah, there was some contact on that one. And as you mentioned, Betts back in the game. Rice changes directions. Oh, poise there. Advantage back to UCLA.
Yeah, and her decision-making has been tremendous this season, leading the Big Ten with a 2.4 assist-to-turnover ratio.
5 ties, 7 lead changes. We said it had all the makings of a classic. Hal gets free. Woo. Back and forth we go. London Jones. Hal tried to get it.
Man, this game means something.
AP #1 teams.
Sometimes you can get a game with so much hype around it and it just completely falls flat. This has just been outstanding. We have a long 4 minutes to go in this one.
Yeah, a lot of time left. All right, Kiki goes 1 for 2, 1-point game. Von Olofin, the veteran, will organize USC. JuJu loves to work on the right side.
What's most impressive to me about this performance is just how her previous games had gone. She trusted the work, she trusted her game, and she has certainly shown out so far.
Three-point game. Akunwafo, tremendous post defense. Iriafen the other way. Big swing for the home team. Five-point game. Jones almost lost it, recovered, and just a reset here by Rice.
The roof is about to come off this building.
Oh yeah. Everyone's pumped up. Rice, not enough space. Hawkes has been quiet, recognizes the shot clock, big stop. Less than 3 to go. Watkins, Hezzy.
Zora, what we didn't, sorry to interrupt, but what we didn't see in that clip was the block, or was it a block or rebound from Akunwafo? That led to the run out. Like, that is an unheralded player for this USC team.
I was just gonna say that JuJu has played UCLA 3 times in her early college career. She's gone 2-1 against the Bruins. This is her 4th game against them. 38 points, her season high is 40. She's on the precipice of it. Meantime, clock is winding down for UCLA. Betts. Blocked again by Watkins. Keep counting, career high continues. In terms of blocks, she's got 7, and then the assist. Run at the right time, 12-1 run that the Trojans are in the middle of right now. 10-point game, 2:20 to go. UCLA has to make a move fast. Undefeated. This will be the 9th free throw by Kiki Rice tonight. She's gotten to the free throw line quite a bit. One of 3 Bruins in double figures, in and out on that one. Barker tried to come in for the steal.
Clarissa Akunwafo hasn't scored in this game. I don't know if I've ever seen a player go scoreless, yet have such a big impact on a game.
Betts hauls it down. 9-point game with only 2 2 minutes remaining. Momentum is all to the home team. They're really trying to get it into Betts. Watkins again! She comes from everywhere. 8 blocks, if I'm counting correctly.
A triple-double with blocks is within reach here for JuJu Watkins.
Yeah, she gets 2 more. Already has a double-double. No reason to rush. Time is on the Trojans' side. Von Olofsen steps through. That's the offhand. Erie of Fenn, big rebound. Wow. I mean, you just have to think of the opportunity, right? UCLA 23-0. Has won every single game but one by 10 plus.
Yeah, they've been so dominant. They have passed every test up to this point, but barring a miracle, it looks like the Trojans are going to hand them that first L of the season.
Less than a minute to go.
Looks like UCLA is just kind of going to let it go here.
In the meantime, Watkins could have gone for the 40-piece on that one. Here's Jones.
Coach Close now calling for the foul.
She had 20 plus in the first half.
They made her work for every touch and every bucket.
Well, kudos to USC for how they, I mean, Lindsey Gottlieb told us today at shoot-around they were going to switch up defenses because Betts gets comfortable if you do the same thing. And they did just that, different looks. Maybe Dugalich thought the shot clock was winding down. Hopkins just puts it in. 10.2 left. This is any indication of the Battle of LA. It's like they're not just going to let USC dribble it out. I mean, these are teams that don't even refer to each other's schools. They just say the team across town. And USC knocks off UCLA. The Bruins' first loss of the season.